All right, Ric Bucher covering the NBA since 1993. It is funny. A lot of times this happens. I said this earlier. Miami and L.A., from the outside, everybody's sure they'll love them. And a lot of people go there, and it's pressure and the sun and the stars. I love Milwaukee as a fit. I do. I really do. Their size. What do you make of the fit?
What I'm struggling with is making out with this Colin Cowherd, who is magnanimous and loves everything about everyone. Can we grade the trades? I don't know that they're all equal, and I would put the Phoenix Suns first. I do like the fit of Damian Lillard in Milwaukee for a lot of the reasons that you already mentioned. But this is not, I don't even know how much of a consolation prize this actually is for him. I don't think it's something that he had to come to terms with, because what I've been told is that he and Giannis have been friendly for quite some time and are basically cut from the same cloth as two stars who were not seen as stars coming into the league, went to small markets and said, no, I'm not going to go join forces with somebody else. I'm going to try to get it done here. And so while they appreciated each other, they were both trying to independently do their own thing. Well, Portland turning the page and saying, we're going to rebuild, opened the door for Giannis to say, hey, come on over. I picked you first when we had the All-Star draft for a reason. I want to play with you. And don't undersell the gesture of Giannis taking him first in the All-Star draft over Jrue Holiday and everybody else, what that means to Damian Lillard. He has always been the guy who has been overlooked and underrated.
Yeah.
And when you show that you believe in him, that is how you win his loyalty. And that's why when the Miami deal just wasn't going to work, I really don't think that this was that tough of a sell to say, hey, what about Milwaukee? And don't undersell the idea that the reason that this happened the way that it did is because Giannis started making noise about going elsewhere. Yeah. And this was the price to pay in order to get him to stay. I will be shocked if in some way Giannis hasn't given them a signal that if you go get Damian and bring him here, then you don't have to worry about me leaving.
Okay, so Miami's grumbling, which shows you they really wanted Dame, but there's still the Jrue Holiday piece, which reportedly Portland's going to move. Is Miami in the running? I love Holiday. He's not the scorer of Dame. He's a much stronger, better defender. Is Miami in play for Jrue Holiday?
They are. I've been told by people in the league that there are 4 teams right now that are looking to acquire Jrue Holiday. And it's why the trade is not going to be officially announced until Portland either finds a place for Jrue or is convinced that they can't move him. But the onus is on them, and they are intending to move Jrue for young talent, draft pick. Now, while Miami couldn't make the deal for Damian, this is a little bit different. The price is not going to be nearly as high. A young talent and a first-round pick should probably get the deal done. However, Miami isn't the only team that is hoping to make this move. I'm told that Boston is in the running. The Philadelphia 76ers are in the running.
Wow.
And the Clippers are in the running. Now, this is what makes this really, like, everybody's blown away by the trade. What a great trade by Milwaukee. They're the favorite. The odds makers have already lowered or raised the odds in terms of their chances of winning the championship. But Jrue Holiday could potentially go to one of the teams that stands in the Milwaukee Bucks' way.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, Boston, or Miami.
Yeah.
And the last time we saw Jrue Holiday play against Damian Lillard, it was the New Orleans Pelicans against the number 6 seeded New Orleans Pelicans versus the number 3 seeded Portland Trailblazers. And Jrue Holiday dominated Damian Lillard in that series, and the Pelicans swept. So I can't wait to get to April. Well, first, I can't wait to find out where Jrue Holiday lands. I hope it is with one of those teams in the East. And then I can't wait to see the Bucks and that team go head to head, and we watch the Jrue Holiday, Damian Lillard saga play out.
I want to ask you a final question. Is we overreact to everything in the media. This idea, international soccer and NBA stars have a lot of empowerment. That doesn't mean they always go where they want to go. And so I don't think, I mean, the bottom line is Giannis wanted Dame and got him.
Yes.
That's power too. I don't think players, superstar players today are going, man, we're just going to get sent to the Wizards. What did you make of the move for star players?
To take the Damian Lillard situation as a litmus, I think it's a unique situation because Damian had a reputation and an image to uphold, and he truly is a loyal guy.
Yes.
So he wasn't going to sit out. Like he really could have pushed it and said, I'm not going, could have done the James Harden. I'm not going anywhere but this particular place. Make the best deal possible. And if you don't send me there, I'm going to put on 40 pounds and make your life miserable. Damian Lillard's not going to do that. So he left the door open for them to make another deal and end up in Milwaukee. And as I said, I don't think he's unhappy at all with this being the second option. By and large, I mean, let's face it, this is a huge, huge gamble by Milwaukee. They've mortgaged their future, and they didn't get any younger.
Yeah.
The only reason you do this is if Giannis says, do this, and then I stay. And I think that's more reflective of the power that star players have in the league. You're not going to send them someplace. Ultimately, you're not going to send them someplace that they don't want to go.
Ric Bucher, as always, delivered. Good seeing you, buddy. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.